Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. We've got a bunch of new information to go over for the new Nintendo Switch. Some stuff about the Pokemon Journeys anime, Kubfu apparently making an appearance soon because it was seen on some merch. Some stuff about Legends Arceus. A lot of stuff to go over today. So if you are excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500. It really does help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts and opinions about everything we go over in today's video, and subscribe if you're brand new. We keep you up to date with everything to do with Pokemon and the latest Switch news and everything like that. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and take a look at all of the new information. So starting things off, we're going to be taking a look at the Bloomberg article which did just come out today. 40 minutes past 6 in the morning, bloody early, but it is a new article about the new Nintendo Switch upgrades and stuff. Now again, this isn't like set in stone, it's not 1000% confirmed, but it's basically like people that have got inside information have told Bloomberg about this, so it's pretty much like 99% confirmed. Obviously I will link this in the description down below if you want to take another look at the article, but we'll quickly skim over it today, see what it says. There's a lot of really cool stuff about the Switch in this article though. It says Nintendo to use new NVIDIA graphics chip in 2021 Switch upgrade. Nintendo Co. plans to adopt an upgraded NVIDIA Corp chip with better graphics and processing for a new Switch model planned for the year-end shopping season, according to people familiar with the matter. So the fact that it says model planned for the year-end shopping season, you're talking about November, December time is when this Switch is probably going to come out. You can also use that to kind of distinguish when Breath of the Wild 2 is going to come out, because I'm guessing there's going to be some big games coming out with this Switch to try and sell it, and Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be one of those games. And obviously Legends Arceus is another one of those. They are two of the primary games that are going to be kind of benefiting from all of the updated Switch stuff. So yeah, I would guess that Breath of the Wild 2 is probably going to be coming around the year-end shopping season. Then obviously we know that Legends Arceus is coming out early 2022. It says the new Switch iteration will support NVIDIA's Deep Learning Super Sampling, or DLSS, a novel rendering technology that uses artificial intelligence to deliver high fidelity, is that the right word there? I don't even know, probably, graphics more efficiently. That will allow the console, which is also set for an OLED display upgrade, to reproduce game visuals at 4K quality, which is obviously something that is very, very welcomed when plugged into a TV. So obviously you're not going to get 4K quality on handheld, it's going to be when it's plugged into a TV. Said the people who have asked not to be identified because the plan is not public. The US company's new chipset will also bring a better CPU and increased memory. So obviously it's got more memory there, which is obviously very, very welcomed as well. DLSS support will require new code to be added to games, so it will primarily be used to improve graphics on upcoming titles, said the people, including multiple game developers. So it's not going to be like the PS5 that are releasing like a bunch of old games with better graphics. It's not going to be like that. It's just going to be for new games coming out, like Breath of the Wild 2, Pokemon Legends Arceus, stuff like that. Bloomberg News previously reported that the new Switch is likely to include a 7-inch OLED screen from Samsung Display Co. and couple the console's release with a bounty of new games. Nvidia and Nintendo representatives declined to comment. Nintendo Switch game release calendar remains mostly empty for the latter half of the year. Obviously, it's interesting that in the Nintendo Direct that we got, they did say that it was just games for like the start of the year, like the first 6 months of the year. They didn't go into detail about the next 6 months, and that's probably because of the Switch, whatever it is, Switch Pro or whatever it's going to be called. Though the company announced Tuesday a new partnership with Niantic Inc. on augmented reality smartphone apps, set to commence with a Pikmin app in 2021, which is really cool. I didn't know about that. Pikmin? I wasn't expecting that. Analysts expect the new Switch will be offered at a higher price than the current model's $299, a level unchanged since the Switch's initial release in 2017. Bloomberg Intelligence's Matthew Canterman foresees an increase of as much as $100, so $349.99 will increase the value proposition of the device, but I still think Nintendo can drive strong demand even at $399, he said. So $400 for the new console. It's obviously still cheaper than the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, but still pretty expensive for a Switch. It says DLSS was first introduced as an image upscaling feature in 2018 and remains exclusive to NVIDIA graphic cards. It's a typically advanced edition for Kyoto-based Nintendo, which has tended to opt for more mature and lower-cost technology than rivals Sony Corp and Microsoft Corp adopt with their consoles. The new Switch will still lag the overall performance capabilities of its pricier rivals. What we value is how much new technology contributes to the fun experience and how comfortably a consumer can play it, Nintendo Senior Executive Officer Ko Shioto said last year. So that's all the stuff about the new Nintendo Switch. Centro basically summed it up pretty well. New report from Bloomberg about the upcoming Switch revision will use NVIDIA's DLSS to upscale resolution up to 4K using AI, better CPU and increased memory, price expected to be around $349 to $399, reiterates bigger 7-inch OLED screen. So that's basically like the main parts of the article. So yeah, I mean, 4K, definitely a good thing. Better CPU and increased memory, I mean, you'd expect to see that. Obviously, you'd expect the price to go up. Whether it should go up by $100 or not, I guess we'll have to wait and see if it's worth it. And obviously it still has this 7-inch OLED screen. So yeah, I mean, it's probably coming out later this year as well. Like I say, they said that it's going to be ready for the holiday kind of season, shopping season. So we'll have to wait and see about that. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. Whether I get it straight away or not, I'm not sure. I'd like to, because obviously Arceus is going to run much better on it, but at the same time, $400 is a lot of money. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, this is really news, but I did want to quickly go over this. This is from Millennium, who obviously did that reimagined Diamond and Pearl trailer that did just come out. He basically just did a model for Lucas, which is really, really cool. Just wanted to include that. It's a nice little design. Just, again, a little bit more information of what could have been for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. If you haven't seen the trailer, like I say, I'll link his Twitter in the description down below. It's a really, really good trailer to say that he's the only one that worked on it. But yeah, the model, I really like it. Really, really cool. Because obviously Dawn is the only model that features in the trailer, so it's cool to see a Lucas one as well. Next up, we have this. So this is the Pokemon Swing Collection 01 mount release. Now, obviously, the merch is definitely something to take a look at when we look at the Pokemon anime, because the amount of times that things are kind of like ruined or spoiled in the merch is like more times than I can remember. And obviously on this page here, we have Go and Ash, we have Lucario, we have his Cinderace, they're obviously getting these things. We have Pikachu getting one, we have Dracovish getting one, who is Ash's, and then we also have a Kubfu as well. And then we obviously have 2 Urshifus there as well. So I personally think maybe both Go and Ash get a Kubfu, and then one evolves into the Rapid Strike, and one evolves into the Single Strike. Maybe something like that happens. But the fact that Kubfu is like getting stuff now, also interesting as well, because obviously this came out in the Isle of Armor, and they've not done everything in Galar yet, so they're kind of incorporating Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra already into the Pokemon anime, and they haven't even done all of Galar yet, so it doesn't even matter that it's like supposedly supposed to come after it. They're just putting it in anyway. But obviously a lot of people are going to see this and be like, hey, the fact that Kubfu's there, Dracovish and Pikachu are there, you never know. You never know. Obviously the Kubfu is under Go, and obviously the Dracovish is under Ash, so that could also say that Kubfu is going to be long to go. I mean, he did literally just get a bloody Suicune, so how about you give Ashy Boy some nice Pokemon to catch. But yeah, the fact that Urshifu is here as well, I feel like because there's both forms, maybe they both get a Kubfu and they evolve into each. I don't know. Either way, it's definitely something to keep your eye out about. Like I say, there was a ton of Lucario merch coming out when he got Riolu. It was always going to be like obvious that he evolves that, but like we got loads of Poipole merch when Poipole came out, and Ganondorf stuff when we knew it was going to evolve. We got some like loads of Melmetal stuff, Meltan stuff for Ash. Like there's loads and loads of stuff that comes out in the merch when it's about to happen in the anime. So yeah, definitely interesting. We'll have to wait and see if Kubfu does make an appearance in the anime soon. I think it will. Whether Ash catches it or Go catches it, or it's just going to be like in the episode and then it evolves, who knows. But obviously it only evolves when, I can't remember how it evolves. It's something like, it has to be a certain level or something, or like friendship or something in the certain tower or something like that. I don't know. So maybe they go to the Isle of Armor and do something there. Anyway, finishing things off, we have this about Pokemon Legends Arceus. Again, this is just a little theory thing. This is from Poke Serena, will be linked in the description down below. And they say, just saying, there's a popular theory in the Chinese community about the circle from Legends of Arceus. Some pointed out that the circle is the Enzo in Zen, which is related to infinity. Some speculate that this may mean infinite energy, for evolutions, which I guess could be like new forms or something like that. But I definitely understand, like, so this is like the circle here, and this circle is definitely something that pops up quite a bit. Obviously in the background here of Arceus and the trainers, then here on the actual battle screen you have them just behind the health bar and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that happening. Obviously they've already linked like the starter Pokemon choices, Oshawott, Rowlet, and Cyndaquil to certain animals that obviously have significance and stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me if this is also something that they've taken a look at. Obviously, this is just about the leaks there. It says, is related to immortality. I've been investigating about Taoists and could have related. I heard that they found that immortality, not the immortal body, but something like spirit or soul. I think Enzo is Buddhism, but sometimes Buddhism and Taoism can affect each other. I think of reincarnation as in the end is also the beginning, and then dying at the start of new life because things go in circles. Think of a snake being his tail. So yeah, who knows? There just might be a lot more secrets to Legends of Arceus than we know about. Obviously, we have the whole galactic symbol thing that we still want to know about. That could be related to time travel and stuff. Who knows? But yeah, these games I think are going to have a lot of stuff jam-packed in them, and I cannot wait to get another trailer about them. But that is going to be everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching that. I really do appreciate if you did make it this far. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, subscribe. I want to know your thoughts about the Switch. What do you think about it? Will you be getting it? Is $399 a little bit out of your price range? I would definitely like to know what you guys have to say. I think it's all good things that they're going to have in them, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see if the console is actually worth it or not. What do you think about the Pokemon anime? Do you think Kubfu will be making an appearance soon? I want to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, that's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.